Hola guys! I was gonna say Happy New Year. Happy Christmas Eve. Yes, it is Christmas Eve. And I had not planned on um having the downtime to say hi to y'all, but I'm glad I am. I'm glad I do. Sort of. Ugh, okay, let me get into it. I am taking a break because I seriously needed one. I am super exhausted and my mind is just it seems like every time I come on here lately, I'm being a Debbie Downer, and I do apologize for that if I'm coming off that way. It's just a lot is going on, and ugh. But anywho, the newest addition to the "Are you friggin' serious?" Situation of 2021 is little dude is sick. He got a temp on Tuesday and just a tiny little cough. His temp peaked yesterday at 103, and it terrified me, and y'all know why. Excuse me, I know how tacky it is to be adjusting my straps here, but I just lifted up two very heavy laundry baskets, and everything went wonky. Look, guys, I'm wearing my cat mom shirt. That my oh gosh, am I gonna expose myself? Where's the other one? Where's Martin? Did Martin come off? What? Did I rip off Martin? Pause. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Now my head hurts. I got a tension boom, 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 boom right here, and all for nothing because I thought that Martin had been ripped off of my shirt, but he's right here. Oh my gosh. I was really upset because one of you lovelies sent me this adorable shirt, and I was just heartbroken. I could have sworn that Martin was sitting on the side, but Martin is right there in the supposed me arms. I wish I looked like that. Anywho, like I was saying, um, yeah, I was taking a break from nursing my little dude. His fever broke last night. Finally, it peaked at 103 yesterday around 5:30, and I went to pick him up. And during the day, I had been trying to make him an appointment because I don't play around with this fever. I don't play around with any of these symptoms, as none of us should. And I already knew, but I called to confirm that his pediatrician would not see him until he got a negative COVID test. So I knew there was no point in trying to get him in, but I was going to try to anyway. So yes, sure enough, he needed a negative COVID test. So I called the urgent care that COVID tested him last time, the first time and only time so far that we've had that scare with him. And they had no availability until Sunday. I'm like, no, my kid has a fever. I'm not going to wait. Let me try. What's the other one? There's urgent care, and then there's the other one. So I called around a few places, and all of them had standby. Like, if anybody doesn't show up or cancels, we'll call you kind of thing. And I'm like, I put my name down anyway at both just in case. Somebody called in. Apparently, according to everybody I spoke to, people are rushing to get tested because of Christmas. People are going to be together at Christmas, and they want to be sure that they're not spreading cooties around, which I think is very, very admirable, awesome. But it put me in a pickle because now I can't get my kid in anywhere near. I could go an hour, hour and a half away, but I couldn't get, and there's so many around me, I couldn't get in anywhere close. So his pediatrician and the people that I called urgent care, and what is the other one? The other one just advised me to watch his symptoms. If the temperature did not break, if he had trouble breathing, and they go down the litany of symptoms, then take him to the ER. And I was already thinking that way too. If my baby's fever does not break, if he gets worse, because he started to look tired and feel tired, which is very rare for him. That's how I know something's wrong with him. He started to look and feel tired, and I couldn't get control of the fever. He only had it Tuesday, and he had it Wednesday. No, he started feeling poopy Tuesday. The temp came in Wednesday and yesterday. Okay, I forgot what day it was. This today. It's Friday. It's today. Anyway, I'm rattling, I know, but let me. Um, so that was the plan. And yesterday we Motrined him up and brought him home, and he slept. He ate and he slept, and it broke. The fever broke this morning. I checked it. It was normal. I ran around doing last minute packaging of gifts and stuff. And so far, he's fine. He does have a little bit of an upset stomach, but I think it's because I've been pumping him so full of friggin' allergy medication and Motrin, and then swapping over to Tylenol. I think it was just too much for his system because he has stomach issues anyway. You guys know this. So you can't really mess with his system too much. It's delicate. So he puked up. I'm sorry, TMI. He regurgitated. He got sick, y'all. A little bit of boogers. But other than that, he's running around, shaking boxes under the tree, trying to get all up in his stocking and stuff. He seems more himself right now. But we're not sure how to handle Christmas. If his fever is broken, stays broken all day today, my sister and everybody says, as long as we're all masked up and just keep some distance in the house, please let's have Christmas together. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I love that they seem to be okay with it, but I need to be absolutely sure my kid has not had a fever for at least 24 hours. That's just my own thing. We're definitely going to be masked if we choose to go. But if he has a fever, if that fever comes back, I'm definitely going to end up in the friggin' ER because I'm not taking any chances with my kid. So we might end up Christmas Eve night or Christmas Day in the ER. I'm not sure. I've already put him in God's hands. We already canceled out COVID. We've already asked God to just bless us, to put his hands of protection over us and healing, to just restore his little body to health. So I'm leaning on God before Tylenol, Motrin, and the ER, but God didn't make me stupid. So if I have to tend to my baby in another way, I definitely will. But right now he seems okay. But I was just making sure that his belly's better. His belly's better. Like I said, I do believe it was just too much medication on an empty stomach. And he's okay. He's up there. He's relaxing. He's resting. He's playing a game on his phone, which I don't really like him to do a whole lot when we're together. But you know what? Let your little body rest. So I sat my booty down to come on and just say hello and to give an update for any of those folks that care. I'm sorry, I just got a text message from my friend Alicia. She is on the hunt for tamales, you guys. I told you guys our favorite place no longer is making tamales. So she's scouting around places that might have them. But I already have that dozen frozen for my mom, and they're actually defrosting right now, so they'll be nice and fresh. And maybe I shouldn't have defrosted them just yet because I don't know when I'll make it over there, if I'll make it over there, blah blah blah. But we've already discussed all that, and we're not going to talk about it again. So if you see me kind of tilt my head sideways, it's because I'm reading text messages. I hope they find some. I just hope they find some. Latinos, we gotta have them. A lot of us do. Mexicans do. I know Puerto Ricans do something different, and Cubans, and I know all of us Latino folk do stuff different. But Mexicans, we gotta have our tamales. But anywho, I also just wanted to come on and let you guys know. I wasn't going to talk too much about it because I mentioned it on one of my other videos. I didn't know if potential employers looked at your social media, but this is a pretty positive video or just little snippet. I have an interview Tuesday with a hospital system that I have been wanting to work for about a year. It's a really reputable hospital system. It's actually the hospital system that has taken care of me and my family forever and ever and ever. It's the ones that kept me alive and little dude alive, and they've just always given us really, really great care. It's the hospitals we tend to use in my family. And I have an interview on Tuesday with them for a position that I applied for earlier on in the month. So wish me luck, guys. I've already, like everything else, put it in God's hands. If it's his will for me to move on at this time and for me to move on to a certain place, then it's going to happen. If not, it's not. I was like really getting nervous because I'm like, of all the times to have a possible scare with the cootie right now prior to an interview and possibly starting something new. But you know what? I truly, honestly believe if it's meant for me, it's going to be for me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, that offers are coming in, interviews and screenings are still happening. And I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. I'm not looking forward to starting over. It's not that I'm not looking forward to. I'm nervous to start over at 48. Am I 48? At 48. Am I 48? I think I'm 48. I don't even know how old I am. But I'm looking forward to what's out there and new opportunities because it's time. But yeah, I just was de-stressing today. This week was hard. As you all know, it was Melinda's year anniversary on the 22nd, and I made it through in a numb. I was absolutely numb. I thought I was going to be hysterical, but it was the day before. Actually, I tried not to cry so hard that I ended up having a panic attack, which made me have to go into the bathroom at work, and I ended up on the floor in the bathroom, which is absolutely disgusting. But I did have a panic attack just because I was trying not to panic. I ended up having a panic attack because I was trying not to cry. I ended up having a panic attack. So the next day, I really expected that I was going to be bawling my eyes out, and I was just numb. I was like in Twilight Zone. It felt like I was kind of floating. It was really weird. But I spoke to her husband, and you know, we talked and went down, you know, a little memory lane via social media and stuff, and I made it through. I got through, and I just wanted to be sure that her family was okay that day. And so it's been a week, but thankfully it was a short week. So here I am on Friday finding nothing on daytime television to watch. But that's okay because I have stuff to do, which is put together a thrift with me video. I've been thrifting before little dude got sick. I went thrifting since he's with my mom. Y'all know I got to stop at all the thrift stores. He went with me to a few. And I have this table chock full of things because I went to the bins. I went to Thrift Mart. I went to Thrift Town, and I went to Goodwill twice. Got hooked up one day by my friend. And then yesterday I went again and found some really cute things. I found some really cute things. So I'm going to, in this video, do my thrift with me. And then I'll come back and after I clear up some space on my phone, and we'll do the haul. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. I love y'all bunches. So I got super excited when I found these vintage Christmas lights because it took me right back to childhood. And just like when I was a kid, they scratched me all up because of the little plastic shield they have on them. I never understood why they were covered in these spiky plastic things, but out of the 8 that I found, only 1 turned on and only half of that string turned on. And then they blinked and flashed real weird, so I just left them behind. I liked this wine sign. It was metal, and I actually had it in my basket, but ended up putting it back because I don't have any room for it. I thought about maybe purchasing it for some folks I know that do drink, but it was a little bumped up, and I didn't know if they'd accept it or use it because not everybody is thrifty like me. I thought this was really neat. I don't know if it worked or not, and I don't know how much it would have cost. I don't know what they charge for furniture in the bins, but I just thought it was really neat to look at. This is the only snippet I got before my camera died, but I loved the green on this face. I did leave it behind though. I loved this piece. I love the color orange, and this just looked like fire to me. I thought it was so pretty. And then more orange on these pretty little flowers. And if I had anywhere to put these in my house, I definitely would have bought them. This little teapot was tempting because it's my favorite book in the Bible. And I'm not sure if I told you guys, at one point I considered naming little dude Nehemiah, but I figured he'd never know how to spell it and nobody would know how to pronounce it. We had these, but in white plastic frames growing up when we were little, and we also had the kitty and the puppy that went along with it. If I had a little girl, she'd swear she was born in the 60s or 70s because I'd have her room decked out in this stuff. I like this little piece. I think it's pretty. It's called a chicken coop. Any farmers out there can tell me if you'd put a chicken in here? I see chicken wire. But I would think it's like for onions or potatoes. But I'm a city gal. I don't know. Look at this thingy. What the heck is this? Is it for towels and soap and stuff? It's plastic. What y'all think? I like the look of this little metal shelf. Y'all know I'm thinking for little dude's room, right? I really like it. It's neat. How fun is that? The quick goal setup. That's neat. That'll be fun for some kids. I'm curious. That is really good. If my yard were bigger, I'd be tempted. That's a neat little high chair. I'm assuming since it has little straps. That's very neat looking. Look, guys, I could use these for work. Just kidding. Or am I? Ooh, I like these. Look. Those pretty. I think those are neat looking. This one's pretty. Red frost. I think this has been here a while, because I considered it for little dude's room. I like that. Aw, look at this. But no dome. That's sweet. I like that. Look at this beautiful hand-blown seahorse. And this crystal lotus looking candle thingy. So pretty. I like. Okay, I was in the Christmas stuff and I have just come across the cutest stinking things. Look at this. Look at this little guy. He's just hat and feet. Look at that. This is really pretty. Look, I love that. Look at these cute little elephants. This cute little snow head. Oh, he's lovely. Like the detail. They have the cutest stuff. Look, the little misfit. Looky back there. Look at this little frog. Will work for flies. So cute. Look at the little chicks. Little singing angels. She just got put out. Why do I want her? I don't know. I don't have any room for her, but she's neat looking. So cool. Look at him. A little snowman baker with his little gingerbreads and his little sifter and a little pie. He is beautimous. I love him. Look at this lovely cast iron, what I call dinner bell. It's a cowbell, but the little dingle part that actually rings the bell is missing, and they're still wanting $12.21 for it. They're tripping on their prices. And it's weird because it's from one day to the next. I was just here the other day, and the fluctuation in prices is crazy. Look at these adorable little Nomi mugs. So cute. This is pretty. This little wooden etched letter sorter. I like it. Looky, a little gilded M. Ooh, that's cute too. I do not need another initial, but that's cute. Anybody who watches Sex and the City knows this brand, so my eyeballs kind of popped out of my head. The shoes were in a little bit of rough shape, but I bet they were pretty back in their day. I really wanted to be comfortable in these. They were so pretty, but I got a big bottom, and these heels would have been splayed out all to the side. These next two bowls were so pretty. I'm assuming they're pet bowls just because of the way they're shaped. But if I had a pooch, oh, best believe he would have been fancy. You guys, I wanted this cake pan so bad. You put two little pieces together and you have a perfect little beehive. Can you imagine? But I'm sorry, $9.99 is just too much. Their prices are fluctuating so crazy. Y'all know shiny things catch my eye, and this was a real pretty clear and frosted glass bowl. I have come across these really pretty tequila bottles at Goodwill before. Usually they don't have the top on. This one did, and I loved it, but it was just too expensive. I couldn't do it. Pickings were slim this day, but I fell in love with this Indian copper little pitcher thing. I think it's for tea or hot milk. I'm not sure, but it was $10 and I just couldn't do it. Now, pickings at Thrift Town were really, really nice, but this set was so tempting. I kind of regret not getting it, but I don't have any space for it.